MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Kansas City Royals and the Minnesota Twins. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Vance Worley is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
This is on the ground over to first. Mauer is there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, I love what Alex Gordon does for this offense. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Into the box, Johan Perez. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Harold, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Well, Matt, I mean, they just haven't played good ball. They're 0-4 in the homestand. They haven't got good pitching, haven't come up with the big hit, and really that might be the difference. Maybe the offense gets going, somebody hits a big home run and turns this whole thing around.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Zuniga racing back to the track. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Paul Hainey, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, this is one of my favorite pitchers. He's fun to watch. Look, last game, he gave up a tough loss for me. He pitched deep in the game. He only gave up 2 runs. The offense didn't get him a lot of production. Let's see if he's able to get over that hurdle and get a W in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Cal Zuniga. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Zuniga.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. These Royals, Harold Reynolds, entering play here this afternoon. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
And a fastball just a bit high.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Digging in now, Alex Presley. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. He's set and the pitch. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. 0-1. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a swing by Mauer, but they got him out in front as this is going to find the seats in right, a foul ball.
Matt, it's early, but man, he looks dialed in. 2 Ks right away, the 1 and 2 hitter, and now he's going after the 3 hitter like he's a 9 hitter. He's got great stuff going.
Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
When you're on the road, you look for that one guy that's going to be able to get that W for you, and you consider it a win day. He's starting off nice right now. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the first. You got to be thinking, this is our guy. This is a chance to get a W.
Here comes another 0-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, look at Blue. Touche, sir.
Hey, great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Now at the plate, Luke Borders, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting sixth, third baseman number 8. Mike
into the box now, Mike Moustakas. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If you hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Digging in, Alex Gordon. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Hit out towards second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. 1 left for Kansas City. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Oswaldo Arcia. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Now, Matt, I'm telling you, I watched Ricky Holiday call games. I start thinking about hockey. Top shelf. That's him. He's going to call everything up in the zone. Top shelf Ricky.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Royals. I'm looking up there at left field at Alex Gordon. What a remarkable story. He played third base. Everybody thought he's the next George Brett. Then they moved him to left field, and he became the next Gold Glover. At one point, he'd won 4 Gold Gloves in a row.
Trevor Plouffe comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Seared down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Trevor Plouffe becomes out number 2 this inning.
Hey, every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
In now, Zach Gary, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Shot foul over towards the coaching box. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. Downtown Minneapolis skyscrapers as we continue our coverage on MLB Network.
Leading off for the Royals, left fielder.
Settling in now, Vinny Domit. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. That's lifted the other way out to left. Zuniga is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Batting 9th.
Stepping in, Zach Ameziga. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Into the windup and the pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Andino is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
3. Shortstop. Travis
Digging in for his second at bat, Travis Paul. 0 for 1 here in the early going. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Presley is camped under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Chris Herman. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First offering on its way. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Domit will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting 9th.
At the plate, Chris Andino. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Striding in once again, Cal Zuniga. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gordon is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another chance? Johan Perez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Johan Perez.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. In there, a base hit.
First baseman number 30.
Digging in, Eric Hosmer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Runner goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw.
He's safe.
And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Salvador Perez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Well, no surprise to get an RBI single early in the game. They are hot. This team is on a winning streak. I'm telling you right now, I don't know who's going to slow them down because, once again, they're off to a good start.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. Swinging a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Plouffe backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Alex Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Liner towards second. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Settle for just the 1. Standing in, Alex Presley. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he's retired here, 1 away.
First baseman number 7.
So here's Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Right over the middle, knee high. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Oswaldo Arcia is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Another 0-2 coming. He went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Striding in, Vinny Domit. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Vinny Domit.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Zuniga sprinting after it. He's got it one away. Stepping up to the plate, Zach Amezaga. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Johan Perez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Zuniga is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Now at the plate, Trevor Plouffe. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Trevor Plouffe is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Just missing here, 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Runners on the move for second. Sliced hard on the ground. And nobody home. A perfect hit-and-run knock. Gary rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag from Perez. He's out at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Ready now, Chris Herman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In there, no balls and a strike. Goodness, 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled back.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Eric Hosmer.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Hosmer around first, on his way to second now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Zuniga arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
Designated hitter, Luke Borders.
Digging in and looking for more, Luke Borders. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run. Digging in to try it again, Chris Andino. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
So we always say you fall behind the count. In this case, 2-0, you're going to get hurt. He was forced to give him a fastball, and sure enough, the hitter didn't miss it.
Cal Zuniga is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
That swung on and lifted down the left field line. Domet will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready once again, Alex Presley. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Ready for another shot now, Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Front door curve is taken. Strike 2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th, but before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Jason Grilli is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 9.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Vinny Domet. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Zach Amezaga.
Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Stepping in now, Zach Amezaga as he grounds one briskly to short. The Dozier for 1. Back to Mauer, but it's not in time, and they'll settle for just the 1 out.
The batter, number 3.
Ready for another chance, Travis Hall. From the stretch. Swing and a liner. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Royals leave one, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's Oswaldo Arcia. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Right fielder, Oswaldo.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And now a pitch on the way. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Moustakas has this one for route number 2.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Zach Gary. Right there for strike 1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Tony Ramsey has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Tony Ramsey.
Stepping in, Johan Perez. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. This one skied out toward right. There to play it is Arcia for the first out.
First baseman number 35.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He came across to score after doubling in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Zuniga will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
13.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And Dozier will put this one away to retire the side. Digging in once again, Brian Dozier. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Brian Dozier.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Logan Batista is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Logan Batista.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. So digging in now, Chris Herman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
Striding in, Chris Andino. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. And the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Ameziga is there, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Eddie Joy enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Borders is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Well, they came in this half inning hoping they could add some insurance to their lead. Nothing better than getting that first guy on to get things going.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Casey Hawkins will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 75, Casey Hawkins.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And the throw in gets away from him.
The right fielder, number 4.
Into the box now, Alex Gordon trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer. I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Under it is Dozier, and there are 2 away now. Now in the box, Vinny Domit.
Vinny Domit.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Now at the plate, Zach Ameziga.
Second baseman, Zach Ameziga.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Greg Holland comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Now at the plate, Cal Zuniga. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Alex Presley is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Chopped weakly to the left. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. So here's Joe Mauer, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Oh, that's off the plate.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing from Mauer as he pulls this on the ground out to second. There's one on to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both. Here's Oswaldo Arcia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
And here's a splitter that's inside as he's forced to jitterbug out of the way there. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that's cut on and missed. So now the Twins are down to their final strike here. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And that is going to put an end to this one. And the Royals have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
A 2-0 finish today. Paul Hainey earns his first win of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Vance Worley pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Greg Holland closes the door for the save, his 12th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasker.